Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about things that ruin PvP in GTA. And these things are really annoying, and I don't have any clips of them, but I'm sure you've seen them all. Alright, I mean, these things are just absolutely retarded. Everybody that does these obviously is lacking a brain. It's just obvious. Anyway, the first thing I have is going to be Ghost Organization. Ghost Organization ruins the game when it comes to PvP. It gets annoying to deal with people because they just want to spam it all the time, and they think that they're good at it, which is kind of funny to me. It hides your entire organization for 3 minutes. If you have 4 friends when you are doing this, you can run it back to back to back to back and get 12 minutes of ghost total before, and then you have to do yours again. But anyway, it is not all that hard to get into, and through the menu it's real fast. It doesn't cost too much when you think about how many tryhards have modded money, and they will just get another account once they run out. So $12,000 just doesn't seem like a lot, or they will even do glitches. So it really means nothing to them at all how much money they spend on it. It's very easy to abuse this, and it needs to be fixed in my opinion. It's kind of an exploit, but it's not in the same way. Rockstar meant for you to be able to hide your cargo in lobbies by doing this so that it wouldn't get destroyed. This shows that some people have no skill. Whenever you use Ghost, it shows some people have no skill. It's honestly pretty toxic. People that use this are getting kills on someone that almost has no defense against it. There are ways to protect yourself, but they require you to change the way that you play the game while the person is Ghost. Off the radar is very similar, but because it takes a little longer to get to and it can't be as spammed, it's not as big a problem. But when someone goes Ghost and they're trying to attack you, you have to change the way that you are playing the game just so you don't get killed, and that just gets annoying. Like if I'm doing CEO stuff, I can't go passive, So Ghost is annoying, and it's one of the most toxic things people can do. The next one's going to be EWO, or Easy Way Out. EWO's been a problem in the game for a long time. People like to kill themselves in the game to prevent you from getting killed, to prevent them from dying, or from you getting the kill. People love to spam this, and it's funny to think about it, because they think that they're so good at the game and they're PvP gods. But Rockstar, this is an exploit, because Rockstar's made many changes to the EVO and in the interaction menu. They released a patch where you could not shoot your gun at first person in EVO right after. Shortly after that, they made it to where you could not take a damage to another player in EVO, or else it counts as a death on your little KD thing. People quickly found a way around it. You can shoot and look back with the right stick, and you can EVO. You can throw a sticky bomb down, shoot a rocket, EVO. And EVO, like the Easy Way Out feature, was meant so if you're stuck or out in the middle of the ocean, like if you're stuck in a building or something, you can't get out, you respawn. It tells you that when you walk into a building. Hey, you use Easy Way Out if you have to. And also, in the ocean, it's good to EVO because then you just spawn back on land. That's the whole point of it. So I don't understand why people think this is a legit way, a way to get kills and fight. People that do this usually think they're good, and it takes some skill to kill a lot of people and not get killed by another player. It takes no skill to EVO, though, to not die from another player. Just to EVO, boom, that shows no skill. And when you EVO, people can instantly see that you're suffering from a severe condition of Micropeckeritis, and that you will probably just have gotten done eating some crayons for dinner and licking the window. You are avoiding a death in the game just because you don't want to be on the bad side of the kill feed, or you don't want your KD to be ruined. And also, this does show that your IQ is below 50. 50 or below. You know what? We'll even throw 50 in there. By the way, 70 is mentally retarded. Dick riding weaponized vehicles. It takes very little skill to dick ride a vehicle. Some of the newer vehicles especially. The Deluxo is one of them. The missiles almost don't miss, and they will always twist and turn to hit the target. There's almost no way to defend yourself from some of these vehicles unless you go passive. This means that, hang on, I lost myself. Give me a minute. I'm going to leave this in here. This means that people can easily abuse these vehicles, and that they can get away with it. Not hard to shoot a rocket after you hear beep, 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 boom. If you dick ride a vehicle, I challenge you to fight someone on the ground, because most likely you will not win. Challenge a 9-year-old on the ground, I'll guarantee he will beat you in that fight, because it does not take any skill to go beat, beat, boom on any vehicle. I'll cover the oppressors later. Oh, this is a fun one. BST is overpowered as shit. It gives you health benefits, and it allows you to do more damage. I have no clue how people think that they are good when they use BST to get kills on people. It just shows that you are not good at the game and that you have some problems in your life that need addressing. It lasts for 1 minute and it can be called in from the interaction menu. If you are a CEO, you're able to call Brucey, but I think it spawns a little bit away, so you have to actually work for it. These people cannot function. They cannot do that. So if you're a CEO, it spawns right in front of you, right? Brucey spawns a little bit away. It doesn't cost really anything. It costs $1,000. It's not a fair fight, and if you think that you are good, there's a 905% chance that you'll drop from a height greater than 15 feet as a baby. Your IQ is most likely below 45. Like I said before, mentally retarded is at 70. So, ooh, you stupid. Passive popping is very annoying. This is the next one on the list, obviously. Passive popping is very annoying. It is one of the shittiest tactics people can use in the game. It is an exploit. Rockstar have tried to do things so that people, could get out of combat. That's called passive mode. You don't want combat. You're just trying to play the game and not get messed with by some Micropeckeritis sufferer or carrier, I guess you could say. It's a very new disease, but most tryhards or KD warriors are all have the condition. It's just a guarantee. But most tryhards also have this same condition. It's very sad, and it needs to be looked at in the medical field more. But anyway, people suffering from Micropeckeritis like to kill you. You want to use passive mode, you get out of it. You can't use that in CEO or MC though. Kind of good, kind of bad. So you have to put a little bit of restriction on yourself, like you can't use weapons, so that you can basically get out. You can just get out of combat. You can still enter a Hydra, of course, and come right back out of it, but yeah, it's Rockstar. Anyway, if you think that Rockstar put something in the game to allow you to sneak up on a cell or sneak up on somebody to kill them, well, not sneak up, just go passive to do it, then you are honestly probably not mature enough to play the game. Alright, I'm not gonna lie. You probably should not be playing GTA. It might be too graphic for your abilities. So I would not just play. I'm not playing GTA. If you think passive popping is a legitimate tactic, honestly, I don't see where you're coming from at all. It's stupid. It's not fair. There's no way to defend yourself against it, because usually the best way to defend yourself is to Evo. I had some passive poppers the other day try to mess with me, and they did not win a single gunfight that happened. It was really a rocket shooting into the ground and killing both of them. KD. Sadly, there are people that care about KD in a GTA game, and they'll do anything in order to defend it, like Evo, stuff like that. Literally realize that GTA doesn't really focus on KD, and it doesn't matter. Battlefield or Call of Duty are perfect games for you to care about KD, trust me. They even have it as a stat, and that's one of the main things. That's one of the goals of the game, to have a high KD. Both of them. That's one thing they share in common, So I would recommend going there, but sadly they count suicides as deaths. So you might not be able to have a high KD on there because all your brain does is damage. Boom! Alright, respawn. That's all you can do, and it might not work too well for you having a high KD. So, try to get past that and just go to Battlefield or Call of Duty. Maybe Fortnite could be your thing. Maybe even PUBG. Who knows, right? But if you are a KD warrior in GTA, you obviously have wax poisoning from eating too many crayons, and you probably should change your diet up a little bit. Maybe instead of 2 boxes of crayons a day, try 1, and then cut down by half after that until you can just hit 0. Like once you get down to just 1 crayon a day, you can just stop it eventually. Maybe make a plan over the next few months to go from 2 boxes to 1 to none. That might help you. I don't know how wax poisoning works, as I don't eat crayons. The Oppressor Mark II. The first one was annoying enough, so Rockstar did us all a favor and added another one just for good measure. This one has countermeasures and the same rockets, but has countermeasures on it and does not have to touch the ground to not have a boost. I've seen people that need it to get kills in the game. If it doesn't lock on, you can't shoot a rocket because their IQs just don't handle it. But anyway, the Oppressor Mark II is very annoying. You can't really do anything to shoot it down, and all people have to do is go by beep, 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 boom, beep, 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 boom, beep, 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 boom. Now, some people have evolved a little bit with it, and they can use it and just strafe you with it, right? Those people are a little smarter. If they dick rotted, then at least they have to use some skill. some people use it in the game just to get kills, and it's one of the most annoying things. It's good for grinders, good for tryhards, good for everybody, but annoying if you're on the receiving end of one and you do not have one. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys in the next one. Rockstar, fix this stuff, please. Almost said no word. Have a good day, and